Thanks for tuning in to my second episode. For any of you who thought I wouldn't be back, joke's on you. Joke's probably also on anyone who was like, please God, don't let her post another stupid video. We don't want to see it, and yet you're here watching. So while you're watching, remember to hit like, subscribe, share, all the things I'm supposed to say according to my YouTube tutorial videos. Today we're going to talk about some unpopular things about me. Actually, I'm going to share some unpopular things about myself with you. I'm going to talk about why that matters, and then I'm going to tell you about why it matters specifically for you. Now, some of the things I'm going to say today are true, 100% happened, and some of them are just things that people are saying about me out there. I'm not going to clarify which is which because honestly, for the purpose of this video and for the purposes of my life and my brand in general, it really doesn't matter because it's out there. It exists, whether it's true or not. And we're going to talk a little bit about what to do about that too. So without further ado, I'm going to fix my bangs because this is important. Some unpopular things. Oh, Jessica. Number one, I can't leave my bangs alone. That wasn't on there. I just added that. The real number one, I had an abortion. I have a mental illness. Actually, I have a couple. Due in part to being sexually molested, raped, and growing up in a physically and emotionally abusive household. I'm manipulative. I'm a selfish bitch. I have multiple tattoos. I'm socially awkward. I refuse to define my sexuality. Yes, that means I have had sex with people who identify with something other than male. I smoke weed. Mostly I started to deal with my PTSD, but I'm not gonna use that as a justification. I live in California. Weed is legal, and I smoke weed like I drink alcohol, responsibly. Mic drop. Eventually we're gonna have like a cool mic drop GIF animation. So everybody in the comments below, tell my editor to get on that. Continue. I have been married and divorced twice. I hate men. At my highest, I've weighed 260 pounds. I have an eating disorder. I've had cosmetic surgery. I'm aloof. I don't answer my phone because it's 2019 and phones are for texting. Write that down. I support unpopular populations like, people. I have a vagina and boobs, which I used to breastfeed until my daughter was 3 years old. Also unpopular. I'm in an interracial relationship currently. I have had an affair. I've done sex work. I'm a workaholic. I'm lazy. I've been fired. I've been on unemployment. I am a social waste of space. I am a failed fitness model. I'm a failed pinup model. And even though now I'm a successful conceptual model, that's still unpopular. I sleep around. I need too much attention. I'm self-absorbed. I'm pro-choice in all the meanings of the word, including pro-choice on vaccinations because, the Constitution. Let's see. I cut my alcoholic mother out of my life at a time in her life when she was financially destitute and had numerous health problems. I have attempted suicide. I have hated myself. I love myself. I'm Christian. I'm atheist. I'm Buddhist. I can't make decisions. And, I think really the thing that is the most unpopular about me is that I'm human. And that's a problem, apparently. So why is this important? Well, first I wanted to post this because I am trying to become more of a public figure in doing some social journalism, which means if I'm going to post stuff on YouTube for everyone to see, the trolls and my stalkers and the people that are just obsessed with me are going to come on and they're going to write their little comments, and I just want you guys to be able to be like, yeah, we already know that about there. And there's stuff in there that I missed. Actually, there's nothing in there because I didn't really write anything in there. It's my usual journal. Surprise! Everything on the internet is fake. Anyways, the second reason I wanted to do it is because I'm owning it. I'm owning it. I'm owning myself. I'm owning my brand. All of these things from the past, the things that I did, the choices that I've made, the places I've been, they have all shaped a conversation in my head. And that conversation is not nice, and it's not pretty. It's not productive. It's not helpful. And it's always been there. And I've inserted myself into a legal profession or other things that I thought were furthering my career, and I tried to stuff them back, just stuff them down. They don't exist, but they do exist. And so instead of actually just letting them go and saying, I'm here now, I'm a lawyer, I worked my ass off, I paid for it, I've put in the time, I've paid my dues, I'm just gonna let that all go. This is who I am now. That's not how it works. Those things are still there, jumping up and down, talking to me, making me feel uncomfortable. And that translated into my work. It translated into how I interacted with coworkers. It translated into how I continued to feel badly about myself because I felt like, God, I'm not like these other people, right? All these other people are more mature. All these other people are more financially fit. All these other people are above me because they haven't made these choices. They haven't lived my life. I will never be them. And for the longest time, that was the worst possible thing for me. And I was so distracted by those self-doubts, by the fact that those things about me do exist, real or not. And it distracted me to the point where I couldn't really be present with my work. And I couldn't really be present with myself to see that maybe I'm not my coworkers, and that's okay. I don't have to fit in there. I can if I want to. I can still be all of those things and still belong in the legal field. But I was so distracted that I didn't even know that's not what I wanted. I don't want to fit in there. I don't want to let these things go. I'm owning them, and I'm owning them today online for all 2 of you watching. Peace. And that's my selfish reason for posting this. Now, what does this mean for you? Well, I'm hoping that some of you are going to hear some of yourself in those and hear some of those things that come back to haunt you. And there's probably some of you people out there like, you know what, that's not me. I've made mistakes, fine with it. Never comes back to haunt me. You're a liar, and I think you know that. But that's, maybe not. Maybe that was harsh. I am harsh, which is also an unpopular thing that I forgot to add because, as previously mentioned, I didn't actually write anything down. Yeah. So maybe you don't. Maybe you really do just let everything go. The problem with that is that means your brain is not normal, because our brains are meant to bring up things that bother us. They're meant to bring up things that were maybe bad experiences in the past, because neuroscience and evolution. So I'm hoping for some of you, they're like, God, I can't get out of my head. Why do I keep thinking about this? Congratulations, you're human. For those of you that don't want to admit it, maybe then you're more comfortable admitting that your brain is abnormal. You pick. I don't, it doesn't affect me. It affects me 0%. Liar, McLiar face. So, for those of you that are coming along with me on this journey and are willing to accept those difficult things about yourself that are just plain ugly. Not ugly like, damn, I need an Instagram filter on my life, bitch. No, like ugly. Own it. Own it. Own yourself. Give yourself a brand. Even if you're not out to sell products, even if you're not out to be an influencer, even if you're not out to, generate sales, be a rainmaker, create a brand for yourself. Who is it that you want to be? In later episodes, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about assigning values. We're going to talk about really honing in on what our core principles are, not what they should be, but what they are for you, because I don't care if they align with me. They need to align with you. Got it? You. So own you. That's the purpose of this. I want you all to start thinking about those awful things that are really not awful. They're human things. You can put them in the comments if you want to share. I hope that this gives you courage to do so. You can put them in a journal, and like me, so you can really start focusing and think about whether or not the person in your career matches with the brand that you want to present. If it doesn't, what are you going to do about it? Well, I hope you continue to watch this channel because hopefully it will be helpful. If you don't know, well, first I would say to you that the answer's in the question, right? And pro tip, it's no. And if you say, yep, no, who I am in my professional career is exactly who I am inside. And I understand. You have to behave differently in different social situations. I am not saying if you were a CEO to walk in your ripped up 1980s band t-shirt, although if you did, oh my God, please snap me that. That would be amazing. What I'm saying is you can be yourself in a suit and tie if you really feel like that is who you are. That is what you want to present. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Go make your millions. Go do it in a suit and tie. Buy nice shoes. Maybe buy me some too because I do like nice shoes too. But own it. Own yourself. I have been offered a couple of jobs since I left the legal field that I have turned down because I decided that I no longer want to be employed ever in my life. That's a really broad general statement to make, and in 2 years I may be back in the corporate grind. I don't know. Where am I at now? I am happy being a freelancer. I'm successful and I am succeeding as a freelancer. So I turned down opportunities to be back on a salary, back with benefits, because I don't feel like it's authentic to the brand that I want to create, which is that I own myself. I work for myself. I dictate who I am. So I'm owning all of this shit that I've tried to push down, and suddenly it doesn't even matter anymore. It doesn't matter. Because now the only thing that matters is me in this present moment, who I am and the product that I choose to provide. And one of those products that I choose to provide is this vlog. Am I making money off of it? No. But I'm learning from it, which is a benefit to me, maybe not financial, but it's a benefit. And I'm hoping it's a benefit for you all too. So that's it for this episode. Again, really take time to reflect. If you want to share with me some of the things that you feel hold you back because you just can't let go of them, please do. If you want to share with our community, please put it in the comments. Otherwise, please tune in next episode. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I intend this channel to be and also a lot about what it is not. I'm trying to break these videos up for you so that it really makes sense. It's a very cohesive journey, which is something that I struggle with because I'm not cohesive at all. Oh, another unpopular thing I missed. I am very scattered brained and I can get off on tangents. So I'm trying to be very structured with this channel. Please wish me luck. Send me good vibes with that because it is not something that comes natural to me. If not, tune in anyways and maybe it'll be a train wreck and it'll be entertaining. I'm all for train wrecks. I can laugh at myself. It's fine. I got the confidence. It's cool. So again, like and subscribe and share. I want to try to get to 100 subscribers so I can change the URL for this channel, which is now like youtube.com/I don't know. So that's our goal, 100 subscribers. This episode was edited and produced by John Hernandez. It was written, well, not really written, but it was hosted by me. I'm involved. And as always, special thanks to Natalie K. Davis of Socially Natalie K. She is the best social media consultant, content coordinator everywhere. See, I told you, I cannot let my bangs go. That's why it's number one. I can't do it. I got these myself though, by the way. My best friend thinks that they're amazing and she's a hairdresser. Don't ask her though, because she has a hard time admitting it. But she did tell me. She did. So I will see you all next week. Oh, I'm bringing the finger guns back because everybody really seems to like them, even though I don't. But I think the glasses have to go. Yeah, the glasses definitely have to go because otherwise I see how bad my skin actually looks. Yeah, I'd rather just